Most people talk themselves out of taking action on the things that they want to achieve because of this one thing. And if you change how you approach this one thing, you'll find yourself going so much further. Hey, this is Alex Cleanthus, and this is a day in the life of an entrepreneur. So I have these conversations all the time, and it's with people who want to launch a new business or launch a new strategy or launch a new campaign or to do something larger than themselves. And the conversations always end up with talking about future problems that might happen but haven't happened yet. And how I approach it and what I like to tell people is that I like to think of it like a video game. The business is like a video game. Anything that you want to achieve in business is like a video game. And it's like a video game in the way that I like to think of it as levels. You need to get past the first level to get to the second level, and so on and so forth. And so when most people think of an idea to start, what they think about is the problems that are going to happen after level 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. And they talk themselves out of even starting something because of what they think is going to be the challenge at level 8 or level 9. But here's the thing. You haven't got to that level yet. So you have no idea what that level looks like. And so you trying to figure out what the challenges are going to be at level 8 is a waste of your time because you don't know what you're talking about. If you did know what you were talking about, you would have already achieved the goal and gotten past that stage. So that's some good news, right? So the good news about that is that you don't know what you're talking about, so don't worry about it. The downside for most people is that they think that what they think is true, and it's not. So how I approach it and what I advise people is to think about, okay, so what is the thing that you want to achieve? It could be something small, it could be something big. And this normally applies to the bigger things. Maybe it's launching a software company, or maybe it's launching a course, or making money in crypto, or whatever it is. And you have the end result. And the end result is always important, right? So it is always important to have a goal. So have the final stage, yeah? So the final stage is that you want to create a business that is making $1 million a month or $1 million a year, right? And then you know that the business is going to be, it's in a certain kind of industry or category and so on. Now, you have the end result, and that's all you have. And then you have to start. Now, instead of thinking about the problems of how to scale a company and the people problems and the software problems and the HR problems and the legal problems, you think to yourself, all right, what is the next best step that I can take to achieve this goal? And it's the next best step, right? And the next best step is the highest leverage, the easiest, the fastest, and the simplest step which you can take towards that goal. Maybe it's speaking to somebody who you know. Maybe it's starting to put together a marketing plan, a sales plan. It might be outreaching to some people who you know and asking for feedback. It may be the creation of a website. Whatever it is, you need to figure out your best next step based on your experience. And based on your experience, you will take action on that step. And either that step is going to succeed or it's going to fail, but you've taken a step. And action is the goal here, but effective action is the most important goal. So it's better to take action than to take no action, but it's better to take effective action than to take standard action. So effective action is to think about the next best thing, take action on that next best thing, and then see what happens, right? And then you're either going to succeed or you're going to fail, and that success or that failure is going to be part of the decision of the next best step. And this is the thing I talk about in terms of a video game, right? So just think about the next thing that you can do, which is the very best thing which you can do possible, including all the resources that you have and the people that you know and the money that you have, and taking all those things, you take the next best step. And that's how I achieve the biggest things in life, because I have some very large goals. And if I was to think of all the possible problems that could happen along that journey, I could easily talk myself out of it. But that's not what I do. Instead of that, I say, okay, so this is my goal. And what is the next best thing I can do towards that goal? And I take one step at a time. I'll tell you what's interesting about this. What's interesting about this is that it's like a choose your own adventure, right? You never know what the next best step is going to be until you've taken the last step. And once you've taken that step, you will have a whole new set of choices ahead of you to take action towards your goal. So also think in next best steps, and don't think about the future problems until they arrive. Because I tell you one thing, it's not what you think, and every single step has unlimited options for how you can approach it, right? So rather than spending all your headspace on thinking about things that have literally no impact in your life right now, you should be focusing on what is the next best thing I can do. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is a day in the life of an entrepreneur. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be sharing a lot more insights like this along the journey of building a number of 7, 8, and 9 figure companies. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you in the next episode.